Yo, what is going on, guys? Today, we're going to be playing with the menace that is Lugia VSTAR, but in the expanded format. In the expanded format, we have so many tools to make Lugia VSTAR absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you don't know what Lugia VSTAR does, if you haven't been around since Silver Tempest has dropped, this card has completely dominated the standard format. But in expanded, it is crazier. You have the Tempest die for 4 energy that does 220, discard a stadium and play, which is solid. And then you also have the Summoning Star, which allows you to put 2 colorless Pokemon without a rule box directly onto your bench. You pair that with the Archeops that allows you to accelerate special energy directly from your deck onto your Lugia. Now, the strategy with an expanded that you run with is turn 1 Lugias. You have the supporter card, Wally. This allows you to search your deck for any Pokemon that evolves from something, excluding a Pokemon EX, and just instantly evolve it. So, turn 1 going second, you have a Lugia in the active, you play Wally, and you just instantly evolve it into a Lugia VSTAR turn 1 going second. Then, you utilize Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor allows you to pitch any 3 cards you want from your deck directly into your discard pile. So you literally need a 2-card combo. You need Battle Compressor and Wally. And just like that, you can do turn 1 280, turn 1 300. So easy. Thanks to Powerful Energy, of course. Powerful Energy allows your colorless Pokemon to do an extra 20 damage. So, you stack all 4 Powerful Energy on this thing, plus a Muscle Band, you're easily hitting 320. It's kind of nuts. Now, in order to get the turn 1 Wally and make it even easier, I'm playing 2 Tapu Lele-GX with the Wonder Tag ability. This allows you to search your deck for a supporter card, and it's crazy because this just allows you to search for Wally. That's all there is to it. Lugia in the active, you need Quick Ball or Ultra Ball, and you can easily get Wally and then Battle Compressor and turn 1 Lugia. It's wild. I'm also playing I'm playing the Aurora build in Expanded as well, because you've got decks like Mad Party, which is single price Pokemon, and Raikou does really well into that, and Yveltal does really well into some of those bigger, beefier decks that you can't actually KO. Stuff you can't get through, maybe stuff with Day of Introduction, so on and so forth. Yveltal is just really good. Now, in Expanded, you're able to utilize these cards to greater effect. Not just the amazing rares, but also Lugia, because of Special Charge. Special Charge allows you to put 2 special energies back into your deck. There's no equivalent of this card in the standard format, which is why it's so crazy, because you can pump out Lugias that do 300 damage, Special Charge your Powerful back into the deck, and do it again. Which is wild, because typically your second Lugia in the standard format can't do that. So, it's absolutely crazy. It has so many good tools. You've got Computer Search for consistency. Rescue Stretcher is really nice because it allows you to get Pokemon back from the discard pile. So you've got fun combos. You Battle Compress, your hand is dead. You Battle Compressor away 2 Archeops and a Dedenne, grab it back with Rescue Stretcher. You Battle Compressor away 2 Archeops and a Wally, and you can use Battle Compressor and Versus Seeker to grab that Wally out of the discard pile. So, really kind of nuts. And you've got so much space in the deck, you can actually have everything you need in this deck. You have Cynthia for Shuffle Draw, you're one of Guzma, Ranger for ADP. I am playing Sky Field in the deck as well. Sky Field, kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. So, you put out the Sky Field, you bench 2 Lugias, a Dedenne, a Crobat, a Lele. Then you have 2 Archeops, your bench is kind of jammed. That's 7 Pokemon, you don't even have space for that. But with Sky Field, you do. The crazy part about Sky Field is you can bench all of your support Pokemon and then use Lugia VSTAR's attack to discard the stadium and discard your Dedennes and Crobats and Leles, all your liabilities, which makes this deck even stronger. So you use the bench space you need and then you get rid of it. So not only do you get rid of your liabilities, your opponent can't have access to your own Sky Fields. Now in Expanded, you of course have a lot of crazier special energies. You've got DCE or double colorless, which doesn't have the downside of double turbo with the 20 damage reduction. It's just a free 2 energy. It's really, really nuts. One of my favorite cards is Weakness Guard. The Pokemon that this card is attached to has no weakness. So in the standard format, you have to fill your bench space with something like Dunsparce. Not in expanded, you just slap a weakness guard energy right from the deck onto this bad boy. This is such a good card because lightning type decks like Pikarom and are really, they're always around. You gotta be afraid of them. They're always out there because you've got cards like Electro Power and Expanded, which are really, really strong. Now, in this deck, of course, you can run captures, you can run second double colorless energies, second V-guards, just for more consistency. Heck, you can even play captures, whatever floats your boat. I mean, this deck is so strong. I gotta be honest, I constantly, it's so easy to get turn 1 Wallies because all you need is a 2-card combo to get these shenanigans. It's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna hype this deck up anymore. I'm just gonna go into games and show you guys how strong this deck actually is. All right, let's get it, man. Lugia is so gnarly. And we win the coin flip, going second. I get turn 1 Wallies every single time. Every time. Lugia? Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the hand, so that's a thing. And I can definitely Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele, and then Dedenne to try and dig for my Battle Compressor, which is pretty solid. It looks like we're playing against I almost said Volcanion. Volcarona. Volcarona in Expanded is really, really solid. They can also have huge one-shot capabilities. Oh, it's Reshizard. Never mind. I saw all the fire energy and I assumed Volcarona, because Volcarona typically plays like 18, 20 fire energies, but he leaves a 3-prizer in the active. If he does, we're gonna cook this thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna go down. He leaves it in the active like an absolute madman, and I top deck an Archeops. Is it over for this guy? Tune in next week. I mean, hold on. No, I'm there, right? Yeah, that's 100% there. Because then I just Ultra Ball, get rid of Ranger and Guzma. I grab the second Archeops. Lele's in the deck. Are the Wallies in there? Both of them are in there. Yeah. That's it. That's all she wrote. We get Tapu Lele. That's a turn 1. I'm gonna blow this thing up, dude. What? You guys ready for my cool magic trick? You ready? Watch this. You ready? I'll watch make a Reshizard disappear. This is crazy. Sky Field. We pitch the other Dedenne, and he's gone. That's it. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Oh, gosh. Our last opponent saw the writing on the wall. He was like, he didn't even let me do it to him. And we get to go second? I'm insane at this game. That's all there is to it. Oh, see, there's the Wally. Dude, it's always there. It's always there. He wants to be in my opening hand. Me and Wally, we're tight like that. 100%. All right, let's see what we get. I mean, Lugia in the active. There's a Wally and a Quick Ball. Yo, are we going to do it again? Let's do it again. I believe. Battle Compressor off the top every time. Crobat in the active. This is, free food. Okay, Naguz. Alright, so it looks like you might be playing maybe Dragon Toolbox of some description. It could be ADP as well. ADP also plays Naguz sometimes. Attaches fire. Okay. It's probably Reggie Drago then, I would assume. Reggie Drago plays the fire energy with the Double Dragon's Battle Compressor. That's a Yveltal. Okay. We're gonna have to go Muscle Band. I mean, I've got the turn 1 Wally. That's just crazy. I mean, there it is. Now I literally just need to find a Battle Compressor. Rainbows aren't as nice. I like the gold one. He's shiny. He's purty. So yeah, then we just go Sky Field, Quick Ball. I'm gonna Quick Ball away the Yveltal, and then we're just going to grab, do I Crobat first or Dedenne? I don't mind holding the floater. I'm just gonna go in with a Dedenne, I think. I can always go Crobat into Dedenne though if I draw another Ball Search. So we'll go like this. And then I'm going to rescue, and I'm going to put the Yveltal back in my deck, because against 3-prize Pokemon, Yveltal is just really, really solid. Battle Compressor every time. Okay, we do find another Ball Search, which is not bad, so we can go here. We do have an Ultra Ball as well to get rid of at least one Archeops. So I can always Dedenne this hand away. I have a second Lele in the deck, but I'm thinking it doesn't matter because we're pitching the whole hand anyway. So yeah, but we at least have one in the discard pile now, and then we can just Dedenne. So let's see what we get. We just need a battle compressor. Show me the money every time. Oh, that's a lot of energy. No battle compressor? Oh no. That's a lot of energy too. I mean, all right, summoning star. We're doing it with one Archeops. We're doing it with one. Okay. Primal Turbo. We have the double colorless and a powerful in the deck, which is incredible. That's why the DCE is in here. It's just easy power up for Lugia. I mean, that's still turn 1 280. I said it like it was a bad thing. I am going to bump the stadium. I don't want to allow him to go to Dedenne, Crobat, Lele, fill up his bench, and then maybe discard it all. That's still turn 1 280. I know it's not like the most optimal setup, but I mean, we got it. We even KO'd this Naguz, which is crazy. Another thing, Cynthia. This is why Cynthia is so good in this deck. Our hand is filled with special energy, and with Cynthia, we can potentially shuffle draw it back into our deck and hopefully draw out of all the special energy. Now, he could chaotic order and take 2 prize cards, but if he doesn't bench anything, we're gonna blow this thing up. And even if he Guzmas around it into like the Archeops or something, we just Tempest Dive him because the energy's already on the Lugia. Can you stop this, sir? Computer search, okay. So he's gonna be able to dig and potentially bench something else. Darn. Sue me, I want some quick games, man. I mean, Lugia excels at that. I gotta be honest. Like our last opponent, they just saw what was gonna happen and they said, no, I'm out, dog. So, our opponent is continuing to play it out, which is cool. So I'm able to get games. Okay, so it is a Reggie Drago. Not V-Star though, baby Reggie Drago. Energy Lotto, he whiffs it. Okay. Baby Reggie Drago's really cool because you can use, what is it? Reshiram. It's Reshiram from the, it's from a black and white set that'll accelerate fire energy to your dragon Pokemon. So it's really easy to just go fire energy, double dragon, and swing 240 really easily with Baby Reggie Drago. Because single prizers are really solid and expanded because there are a lot of multi-prize Pokemon just like the standard format. So it trades pretty favorably, but not when you go turn 1 280. We also have single prizers in our deck as well. How much HP does this thing have? 130? So we can easily smoke this thing with Raikou. Raikou plus Muscle Band might do the trick, although I think we pitched our other Muscle Band. Yeah, that's fine. We can easily Raikou soften it up or just Yveltal it and trade with those single prizers that way. Our opponent is really thinking about it. I don't know if they... Okay, so he does Tapu Lele. Is he going to actually Guzma? He can't though, because he's got nothing on the bench to be able to, so he can Guzma and then retreat. So that doesn't look like it's going to be an option. It looks like he's probably just going to go for a draw supporter of some description. All right, Rainbow Lele into Rainbow Research. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of rainbows. I'm sure you guys know by now. He gets another Reggie Drago down. I mean, if I take these 3 prize cards, I just need 1 Reggie Drago. So... yeah. Mysterious treasure. Okay, what is he hunting down now? Is he going to try and look for that Reshiram? There's the Reshiram. Has he attached for a turn? Because he could actually still... But he can't float this thing out. I guess he could manually retreat, but then you're losing 3 energies. So our opponent is just going to go for the Chaotic Order and take 2 prize cards. Oh, that's a lot of fire energy. Looks like he grabbed Reggie Drago and fire energy. We have the Raikou. Ooh, Raikou could... Raikou can't take that, though. So we're definitely going to Cynthia here and shuffle these back into the deck. Yes, I do not mind having fewer cards as long as they're not all of my energies. We do have an Ultra Ball, which is fantastic. Battle Compressor, Field Blower. We have the Guzma in hand as well to potentially... I can just set up another Lugia, right? I think that's all I need to do here. We just get rid of a Research, and I could get rid of Field, because he can't actually KO me right now, right? 240, 50, 67. He would need Choice Belt plus Devouring Field to be able to KO me. So I think I actually get rid of the Battle Compressor here, because I don't necessarily need it anymore. Even though I could thin cards out that I don't need, I think it's better just to grab a second Lugia and start powering it up right now, since we only have the 1 Archeops. And we just go Primal Turbo, We can go powerful, it doesn't matter, V-Guard, let's go that. Bop, bop, right there. And then we can Field Blower and get rid of the bursting balloon so we don't take that blowback damage. I believe it's 60 damage, right? It is active Pokemon, put 6 damage. Yeah, so, and just like that, we've got Research in our hand for next turn. That's a Tempest die for 280. Easy 3 prizes for Lugia, man. That's crazy. And we get a powerful energy out of the prizes. And chill, Lugia, chill, bro. Oh my gosh. I know I only have 1 DCE in the deck, but yeah, I mean, I could have just special charged there, not special charge, special charge it back in the deck, grab it again. I mean, what can you do there? What can you do? All right, let's see if we can get one more nutty game in here with Lugia. Aw, lose the coin flip, that's okay. Going first isn't terrible either. It allows us to get set up. Wow, I mean, sure, we got double Lugia kind of ready to go there. That's not terrible. Yveltal, let's see. Darkness Blade. I have no idea what this Yveltal does. Attach an energy from a discard pile. Huh. Now, do I attach an energy to the active? I mean, I don't know what I'm playing against. It could be E-Turn. E-Turn plays a whole variety of Pokemon. Yeah, let's just attach to the active and pass. I mean, not much going on in the hand, but we do have all of the Tapu Lele's. We can always Lele for a Shuffle Draw supporter, which is nice. All right, he grabs N. Darkness Energy. I mean, okay, no weakness. That doesn't affect me at all. I mean, I'm actually super okay with the Shuffle Draw because my hand was not super great from the get-go. There's my V-Star and Battle Compressor. Oh, yeah, that's grody right there. All right, discards Dark and Darkrai. Okay. So it looks like it's probably Turbo Dark, maybe? Who knows? Like I said, Darkrai's are good in any deck. It could be E-Turn, it could be Turbo Dark. We'll have to see. I'm a little concerned about losing 2 prizes right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. Although, like I said, my hand is kind of nuts. I've got Lele. Okay, Rope. I mean, doesn't really hurt me too much because I prefer to actually keep the Pokemon with the energy on it. So, let's see. He could also Dark Patch to this thing. Yeah, he has 2 Dark Energies in the discard pile. He already attached to the active, though. So, he'll have to hit double Dark Patch, and there is a Darkrai EX. All of the Darkrai's. The Darkrai EX that gives your Pokemon with Dark Energy free retreat. So he could be playing that as well to give himself the free retreat. But he's still asking for a lot. But maybe that's just me. Yeah, I've got a nutty hand. I've got the Versus Seeker as well. So it is Turbo Dark. Okay, cool. Let's see. What is Oblivion Wing? Okay. That's all she wrote. I've decided that I want to take 3 prize cards. I have spoken. Or we get rid of both of those bad boys. I could just pitch the Guzma right now so I don't have to bench the Lele and save the Lele for something else. I mean, right? Thank you, friend. I almost said well played. You have a good deck too. Yeah, I think that's it. And I just Guzma this bad boy out and take 3 prize cards. I mean, that seems like the play to me. Yeah, then we'll just go. I'm making sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. Let's Summoning Star. Get out both of our Archeops. Bop, bop. And then we just go Versus Seeker for the Guzma. That's wild. Then we Guzma this thing out. We're doing 220, 240. So we just need 1 more extra powerful energy. And we're there. So powerful. We can just go powerful and DCE. Yeah, that's fine. And then we could potentially start powering up our next Lugia, but I like holding the energy so I can potentially spread it wherever I want, right? So that's 220, 240, 260. Yeah, that's a KO. I don't really need to do anything else. I want to hold these cards for something I might need next turn. That's Tempest out. That's 3 prizes turn 1. 260. And let's get their stadium out here. Get it out of here. Nah. I could have done more. I could have accelerated the powerful energy. That could have been a 300 damage turn 1. And that's a great card to discard off the computer search. A Battle Compressor, a card we don't necessarily need. We also have a Yveltal here, so we can just slap the Yveltal down and kind of go. There's the Darkrai EX and the Juniper. Okay, I mean, we're so far ahead right now. Like, it's kind of wild. He could also keep in mind, he could Dark Patch attach to this bad boy and kill us with a Hypnotoxic Laser with the Dedenne-GX, but then we can just return KO him with the Yveltal or a Lugia of our own. Let's see. I don't know what this one does. This isn't, let's see. This player's Steel Pokemon do, this player's Dark Pokemon do 10 more damage. Interesting. I think that Devouring Field might potentially be a little bit better, but we'll see. Let's see. He's going to go for a Dark Pole. I guess, yeah. I mean, don't I just kind of Guzma again and swing into this thing and take another 2 prize cards? I could just knock out this thing. I don't think that actually matters either. We can just bench this Yveltal because it's extremely threatening. We'll bench the Yveltal of our own, and I think we can just take these 2 prize cards right here. I'm going to Battle Compressor, potentially thin the deck out of stuff I don't necessarily need. We're not going to need another Lugia. There, we can get rid of Ranger. We don't need Ranger. We can get rid of Wally. We don't need the Wally, because we've got a second Lugia already ready to go. Yeah, we can burn another Battle Compressor as well. Just get that out of here. I don't mind keeping these in the deck. Raikou can probably go. I don't think I'm going to need Raikou in this matchup. Then we can get rid of our other Wally. Even though Wally can potentially be good, but like I said, we've already evolved our Pokemon, so there's no need for the Wally. We can just, that just thins our deck out of stuff we don't need, and then we go for another Tempest Dive. And that's another prize card for your boy out here, Lugia, man. That's nuts. It doesn't even matter. He KOs this thing, we go in with Yveltal or our second Lugia. Yeah, man. This deck is just so aggressive. Especially if you go second. A lot of people, I bet you oftentimes, people don't expect the turn 1 Lugia. I really don't. That's crazy. I'm not one to, like, be clickbait and be like, oh my gosh, it's busted. But, like, it kind of, it's really, I'm not going to say busted. It's really, really strong. I mean, as we see here, it's Scoop City right here, right? People have just been scooping left, right, and center, and he doesn't even get the KO with the active. That's game. Ooh, that was close. Well played to you as well, my friend. Do we have more powerful in the deck? I want to do more damage. Let's do more damage. Let's see what max damage Lugia looks like. I'm not trying to BM. Let me do it to you, please. This guy's a freaking legend. Letting me stay. Absolute legend. Max damage Lugia right here. Tempest Dive. 320, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, Lugia. Woo. I mean, this deck is something. It is a terror, not just in standard, but expanded. I think the craziest part, though, about this deck is just how consistent it is at pumping out these big numbers turn 1 going second. I mean, not many other decks can actually do that. And that's why I think this deck is kind of in a league of its own, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not one out here trying to claim that stuff is broken or is gonna get stuff banned, but I mean, Wally was banned before, and I don't know if this is the deck that might push it over the edge to be banned again. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't get banned because this deck is really fun. But I could see if they chose to ban Wally again, not just because of this deck, because other decks still do utilize this to great effect, like Mew VMAXs does turn 1 Wallies as well. So, I mean, it's just a super solid card. And it paired with Lugia and Archeops, it's so strong. I really had a lot of fun playing this deck. If you guys want to try this deck out as well, I have the deck list down in the description below. And if you guys liked the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I am mind blown. You guys have been absolutely killing it on likes and all that other good stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.